Hello, my name is Jan van Zanen. I'm your mayor since the 1st of July of last year. Previously, I was mayor of Utrecht, right in the heart of the Netherlands, and before that of Amstelveen in the Amsterdam area. And I consider it a great honor to be the mayor of The Hague, because The Hague is where the beating heart of the Netherlands democracy lies. Plus, The Hague is the international city of peace and justice. And that international dimension appeals to me greatly. As mayor of The Hague, I intend to do all I can to strengthen the international profile of our city. Well, as I mentioned, I like the international character of The Hague. A city of peace and justice, The Hague is clearly quite different from other cities in the Netherlands. I also think The Hague is a beautiful and very green city, not to mention its unique seaside location. Wow! No description can do justice to the real beauty of The Hague. But the thing I like most about The Hague is its people. As you probably know, as mayor, I'm primarily responsible for public order and the security of the city. Those are my prime concerns, but also my tasks. Alongside that, I want to make sure that our residents can have faith in the city and its government. And finally, I hope to be able to bring people together and to build bridges between the different parts of the city. Everyone in The Hague must have the same opportunities. Well, although COVID-19 hasn't made it easy, I have already visited a number of them, and I'm impressed by the wide variety of organizations. They are all based in our city, to mention from the international courts to the European organizations working on peace and justice, peace and security, such as Europol, Eurojust, as well as NATO and the OPCW. Not to mention the hundreds of NGOs working on the same issues. Their presence is not only important to The Hague in terms of jobs, 40,000 by the way, but they also form the cornerstone of our profile as City of Peace and Justice. And they do important work helping to create a better world for everyone. Indeed, these are difficult times for everyone, and I can well imagine that the international miss their family and friends abroad. But I can't do anything to change the current situation. We all have to get through this together. And now that the vaccination program has begun, we can see light at the end of the tunnel. Myself, I spent a year in the United States studying at Cornell Law School in New York. And apart from the academic knowledge I gained there, I found living in a completely different environment and in a different culture with different people to be very enriching. And I still love to think about that. It was a tremendous time. I would say try to discover and see as much of The Hague as you can, as far as that's possible, of course, given the coronavirus measures. Explore the city on foot, rent a bike, feel the atmosphere of the city, enjoy its wonderful parks and areas of natural beauty, the sea. And don't forget, even though most Dutch people speak English, it also helps a great deal when you learn a few Dutch words. That's very funny. I hope you soon feel at home. Connecting internationals to The Hague, that's what we want to do. Be welcome.